Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Amber. This is Amber's Books and More, and today I have a FantasyAthon TBR. Let's jump right into it. So FantasyAthon is a brand new readathon that was created by Maddie the Book Pusher, and it is also hosted by Ali Corvair Books. I will leave their information linked down below. The readathon will actually take place from April 5th through the 15th, so it is 10 days. I'm actually leaving on the 17th to go international trip to London and Paris, so I'm excited to get in some fantasy books before I take off because I probably won't be reading much while I'm out there. But I do need to get some fantasy read. I'm hoping before the 5th, even though today is what, the 2nd, I'm hoping to finish the current book that I'm reading because it's a sci-fi. I've been working on it for a long time. When you see my wrap up, you will see that I did not read anything in March. So let's see what I can do for this FantasyAthon. Let me tell you what the challenges are, and let me tell you what book or books maybe that I'm gonna try to read. Let's jump right in. So the first challenge is actually to read a diverse fantasy, and I love it when readathons have this challenge to read a diverse book. I think that is a great way to step out of your comfort zone. And so the book that I've picked for that is given, it's not going to be my top priority book, that will come up, but this is if I can happen to get to it, and that is going to be Girls of Paper and Fire, and this is by Natasha Young. And this is an Asian-inspired own voices fantasy novel, and this cover is absolutely beautiful, and I've heard great things about it. So as far as I know, this is takes place in like a land where there's like a king or something, and he has his paper girls. I'm not explaining this correctly. Let me read the synopsis again, and then let me come back. Right, so I was close. So it looks like there's a king that picks 8 paper girls, which are kind of his concubines, and they're like a lower caste of people. And one year there is a paper girl that is chosen as the 9th paper girl, and she has these crazy like golden eyes, which is kind of why there's some gold eyes here on the cover. And it's more like she's made of fire. I know that there is like a female-female romance going on in this. I'm hyped for it. I hope I can have time to get to it, but we shall see. I'm actually looking forward to this one quite a lot. So the next few challenges are all going to be for this one book that I'm holding, okay? So number 2 is to read a debut or a backlist fantasy, so a fantasy you've been meaning to get to. Then number 3 is start or continue in a series. Also going to apply for this one. Number 4 is to read a hype train fantasy. Definitely applies to this one. Number 5 is give a book you set aside a second chance. I set it aside not because I was not enjoying it. I read probably about the first 25 pages, and I just at the time was not in the mood for fantasy. So I set it aside, like one of these days I will get to it. Today is going to be that day. And then, yeah, so for those 4 are all going to be for Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I actually have the regular copy of this on my bedside table because I have been meaning to get to it. This is a collector's edition. It is beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm not going to be reading this specific version of it. I'm actually going to be reading the normal copy of it. And then maybe if I love it, I'll jump right into Crooked Kingdom. I don't know yet. I don't know. But I've been meaning to get to this one so much, and I'm really excited that the FantasyAthon has given me an excuse to read it. Not that I needed an excuse, but I need an excuse. Y'all, I'm a mess, okay? So then number 6 is to read a novel in a genre or format that you don't normally. For this, I'm going to go with genre, and I'm going to read The Last Life of Prince Alistair by Alexandra Bracken, which is a middle grade fantasy book. It follows The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding, which is the first book in a series. So this could also go for continuing a series for the other one, and this one's actually a lot bigger than that one, but I do enjoy middle grade sometimes, and so I think that this one would be a really quick, fun read. I'll probably start with this one to kind of get me back into the mood of reading. We'll see. So the last challenge is actually more of it's not book related, it's more of what you do related. So it says, immerse yourself in the novel with a pampering you time of block of reading time. Light a candle, take a bath, grab a drink, eat a treat, snuggle with a blanket, and lose yourself in the world. So I will be doing that. More than likely I will be snuggling with a blanket with a snack and lighting a candle. I don't do baths, so I'm not going to be reading in the bath. I wish I had like a nice bathtub that I could take a bath in, but I live in an apartment and that's just no. But yeah, that's all 7 challenges. I'm going to try to meet that with these 3 books. So yeah, wish me luck. This is gonna be really bad. I have not read anything in over a month, so this is really pushing it for 10 days. But we'll see. That's all I have for you today. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I post, which I'm trying to get better at, I promise. Yeah, so until next time, have a great day wherever you are. Bye!